chick I know. We got to start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause can't name that guy burn me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control it.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Well, we know. They know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stops. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Williams from the gun. Complete here to Bowers. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. This one falls incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Brooks will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Let's go. Again, they give to Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Play action, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. This is Brooks heading left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Williams with 3rd and long. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a give up the middle. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Attack!
Off play action, it's Mahomes. It is Cup, left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. McLeod now returning it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Packers pick it up. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Brian Branch has it. The 40. Into the red zone. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
43.
Mahomes trying again after the pick. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. On the move, headed right. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at first down here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's another Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the back.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Just 1 yard on the play, and they're left with a long 3rd and 12.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got it near the 10. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And this? Well, this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again! Bryce Hall picks it!
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Attack! Yellow!
They'll run here from the gun. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow. Right side.
Plowing up the middle. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Seahawks with the football. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send the tight end in motion. From the 37. Buys time, rolling right. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down from the red zone. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan still has some space inside the 35.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Let's go now. 18 left. 18 left.
First down, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Track 60.
First down throw by Williams. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Hey, 15.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff to the back. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of...
And they fake it on 4th and 1. And he's caught before he can challenge for the first, so the fake doesn't work, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. To throw, Williams. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Williams to throw on first. And they pick him off again! And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Brought in right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 2nd and 3 now. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. McLeod now returning it. And look at this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go! 19 seconds.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Williams from the gun. Lays out, what a catch! And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
15. What's that?
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
15. What's that?
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
What's that?
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow. What's that?
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 42. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. What's that?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Williams. This will be caught by Adams. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Ready up.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
60 Eagles.
First down, Seahawks.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Williams. Escapes a defender. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19 right.
They are throwing it again. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it's going to be second down. They'll throw it again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams set to pass. He's got the hook up to Adams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. On the move, headed right. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To throw, Williams. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 24.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set,
Yellow.
1st and 10.
Yellow.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. and create space to take that shot downfield.
From the 34. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The give here on second. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. For a timeout. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Color.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Their punter making his way out now. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 34 yards on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They motion the slot man right. First down, Williams. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Williams from the gun. Complete here to Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw by Williams. He's got it inside the 25. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Simple dive up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. cut out left. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third down and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's brought down for a loss. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers holding on to a field goal lead. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Setting up to pass. On target to Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. He'll look to throw it. He'll get this one to Adams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, a trusty tight end.
Buys time, rolling right. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
34.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. On second down, it's Brooks. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, it's Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Green Bay.